This is the Rent's Too Damn Hot Party, founder Jimmy McMillan. I want to address a topic that should have been addressed a long time ago. The matter is concerning blacks using being black as an excuse to live up to the expectation of whatever. And this poison is being spread out to our children by black people who can find no way to get involved in the political system we have, but to spend all day in church praying as though God is a social worker and is going to come down and do for them. The bottom line is blacks are not voting. After the presidential election of Barack Obama in 2008, I probably would have been one of those ones that would say being black had something to do with it. But this is the mounting time. This is what we all have talked about through the years, and it's where we need to be. And Barack Obama is at that mountaintop, and he didn't get there by black alone. A message was sent by white America that they want someone to come and address the issues of all Americans. During the election, everything went fine. But as soon as the election was over, blacks went back to being black, Negro, African American. It's sick. It is pure sick. I'm not African American, I am American. But the question is, what can we do about it? I suggest get involved in the political system. During the midterm election, which was in 2009, you went out and voted for the same people over again. People sitting in state legislature that is, in the Congress, in the Senate, U.S. Senate, they have been there for more than 40 or 50 years because you keep voting for them over again. Members of city council in every city, town, and county has been there over and over again. You keep voting for the same people. What do you expect? You don't want change. The voting for President Barack Obama, him being in Washington, D.C. is like a fresh drop of milk and an old container of milk. They don't understand what he's doing. They can't help him do what he needs to get done. But we know it's simple. This new president has great ideas, but he has no one to work with. No one. The Congress, the Senate, the House is too old because you keep putting them there. You keep voting for them. Election is due again, and the worst part about it is that we all fear you're going to vote for the same ones over again, knowing those who were there when this nation fell into the financial economic hole it's in, the loss of jobs, the loss of everything, and you're going to vote for them again. But black people are not getting involved. They're on talk radio. They're the smartest people in the world, but they're not voting. They're not participating. They can tell you what you can do, what have to be done, but they're not voting. They're not participating. And I'm sick of it. Targeting the children. President Barack Obama is not president. A Negro, a black man, African American, whatever you want to call him. They went into the schools to find out the progress of some of the children since the president has been elected. I'm thinking, well, maybe they're going to introduce some technology that they have, they're showing the kids are now learning, be able to move into the 21st century. Oh no. These old Negro teachers, these old black teachers, these old African American teachers, the curriculum, they are constantly teaching them this old junk garbage, not going to get anyone a job when they graduate. But this particular program in school, they brought the cameras in school, and what did the teacher and the principal introduce to the media? They had a gospel group. What the? This is how ignorant we are. And we're going to remain ignorant until we wake up. Black people, it don't look good for you because you have caused this yourself. The problems you're facing, look in the mirror and you will see the problem. Until you wake up out of this old way of thinking bad, and that you're not going to find the solutions in church because you pray, dance, eat barbecue, fried chicken all day long, hang out on the corners, until you look at yourself and straighten your act up. You can't blame no one but yourself. blaming the children for hanging on the corners. One of the state senators got a commercial advertising with the young kids with their pants hanging down. He should be ashamed of himself. Don't he know there are no programs? Why haven't he tried to find a way to create jobs or change the curriculum in school and after school programs? The children have nothing to do. It's our job as adults to make sure that these children have something to do. This is the system we have. These are the people who we have as elected officials. A bunch of idiots and a bunch of dummies. Yeah, they're elected officials, but they're still dumb. A lot has to be done. How are we going to get this mess straightened out? I call it a conflict in the community. Blacks are so confused. Negroes are so confused. African Americans are so confused. They don't know who they are. Until they begin to teach their children who they, where they, how they got here, we're going to continue to have a problem. You are from the species of Homo Sapien. Homo Sapien. Every human being that walks the streets of America, if they are a citizen of the United States of America, they are African American. You're going to have to change the curriculum. The teachers in school aren't worthy of being there. I shouldn't have to tell you about Homo Sapien. A little girl stand up in school and she recite her name, but she first thing she say is, "I'm African American. I'm done. Get the hell out of here." I'm sick of it. Really sick of it. We have a lot of problems. How this mess is going to get cleaned up is that we are going to have to put smart people, those who are willing for change, in the Congress, and the Senate, and City Council, and state legislatures all throughout the state, America, every city, town, and county. If we make no effort to change, that we will be the people. Once Barack, his term is up, we will be sitting back saying what we said before he was elected. The white man. It's sick. You have an opportunity. When Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated, an opportunity came and went. Then all the imposters of Dr. Martin Luther King wanted to be him. Everyone's seen an opportunity to try to be Dr. King. Tried to come in and, oh, we're going to live out this legacy. All of a sudden, Keep Hope Alive was born. All of a sudden, the National Action Network had to uprise. Now, the dark-skinned American have civil rights leaders. Everyone else have elected officials. Have a problem. I have an elected official. I don't have a civil rights leader. But back to where I said again, I'm going to end this. Negroes, the dark-skinned American, African American, whatever you want to call yourself, you're going to continue playing until the day you drop. But the worst thing that is happening, and you have done, you have created a nothing for your children. Your children don't have nothing because of you and the way the ignorant road you are driving your children down. You have a chance to change this right now. And in 2008, it was put in your face, change. But you are still stuck on those same old religious ways and values, what you call it, teaching your children nothing. And until you learn that, you're going to be complaining for the rest of your life. You're going to be back on the corners. You're going to continue not to have those jobs because you're not doing anything to try to make sure those jobs can come in the community. Because you have separated yourself. You are self-discriminating yourself against everyone else. And until you learn that, you're not going to have nothing. But most importantly, your children are educating dummies. They're not learning anything because mom and dad is not involved, only in the church. This is Jimmy McMillan of The Rent is Too Damn High TV magazine and founder of The Rent is Too Damn High Party. Thank you for listening.
White man.
Thank you for listening.
It's a white man's world. It's a
White man.
world.
White man.
It's a white man's world. It's a
White
white man's world.
White man.
It's a white man's world.